Welcome friends to another ASMR video where there's going to be whispers, different kinds of sounds, paper shuffling, writing, opening packages, just different types of sounds. Keeping my hands warm. It's kind of chilly tonight. So I'm going to try this mini Sharpie. Different sounds. Oh, this one's hard. Oh. There we go. That's the other room. Just noises from the background. I'm not an artist, but I like to draw. It relaxes me. Tell me, what do you do to relax? So I've been growing this flower since I can remember. I really don't know what it's called. So how's your day going? How was your day today? My day was, what is it today? Monday? I'll be honest. It was pretty manic. I call it Manic Mondays. This is what it's looking like so far. So we have a cat, and it's been driving us crazy every night. Why? Because it doesn't, it's just meowing and meowing and meowing. I guess there must be a female cat because we have a boy cat. So he's meowing and meowing all night long, calling the female cat, like saying, hey beautiful, I'm over here. So that's what's going on. But we're taking it one day at a time, one video at a time, one day at a time. This is what it looks like. When I was younger, I loved taking art class in school. I never did anything, oh, wow, that's art. Not really. I just always liked to just grab a pen and paper. And you know what the weird thing is? That when I start drawing, I can't really draw with a pencil for some reason. It's like I make so many mistakes with a pencil, and then I find myself erasing and erasing. But with a pen or a marker, I just keep going. Like there's really no mistake. Like if I make a mistake, it's like it was meant to be, you know? Like it was meant to be. And here comes. The leaves. So what I have here are numbers of dollar amounts. For example, in increments of 5, so there's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and so on, right? Until the number 100. And then I do another set, 5, 10, 15, 20, and so forth up to 100. And then the third set will stop at 60. So what I do is, I do this every year. It's like a savings where I cut these squares, like what I'm gonna do right now. I cut them. Okay, so I cut each one. Okay, here's the 85, here's the 90, the 95, there's 100. And I just cut the squares. And then once I'm done cutting the squares, I will fold them up and I will put them like in a little container. So how many squares I have in total? It's pretty much one square represents 1 week of the year. This one doesn't have anything. So once I cut each square, okay, each square represents a week. They're 52 squares because there's 52 weeks in the year, right? So what I do once I'm done cutting, I will fold these squares up and it'll look like if I'm doing a little raffle. Like a little raffle. But I do this raffle once a week. And for example, yesterday, I was supposed to do this yesterday, but I got really busy. You know, running errands and grocery shopping and laundry, you know, life gets busy. So I said, well, you know what, if I don't do it tonight, then I'll make sure I do it on Monday. So here I am. Okay, so they're all cut up, right? So like I said, you know, I will fold them. For example, it's a $60. So what I would do is I would just fold it like that. Not too small, just big enough so when they're being, you know, mixed and shuffled around, they won't unfold. So I will put all of these once they're all folded in a little bag, that cat, in a little bag or a little container. And then every Sunday, I pretend that one of these is like a bill or something that I have to pay. So every Sunday, I will grab one, and whichever comes up. For example, like let's say these, right? I just folded these. So I just grab one and I open it up. For example, this is a $60. So what I do is, okay, I set it aside. And then I have a little box. Very simple box that I made. You know those Kleenex boxes? Once they're done, you know, people throw them away or tear them open and all. I reuse them. So what I did, I got my Kleenex box and I cover the large opening and I just leave like a little hole. What I used was, you know, that duct tape, decorative duct tape. That's what I used, like this. Now, one of my favorite colors is purple, so I used the purple one. Anyway, so I went ahead and I covered it and I left a hole. So then the little papers that I folded, okay, they don't go in here, no. These go separately in another little container. What's gonna go in here is $60. So this is what I should have pulled out yesterday, Sunday. So I will set this aside because I'm gonna put $60 in there. And then next week, on next Sunday, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and mix, grab another little ticket, and then whatever number, like for example, let's say, okay, it's Sunday, right? And then this number, if I get 50, then that means I'm gonna put $50 in the box. And then this, you know, I set it aside. So the numbers start from $5, increments of 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So whatever number I picked, without knowing what it is, I open it up. If it's a $5, then I'll put the $5 in here, and then I'll do it again next week. So that's just something that I do. And then at the end of the year, I believe it comes up to like $2,500. So I'll be saving at least around $2,490, you know, $2,490. Now, whenever I get like the $5 or the $10, sometimes I'll put like an extra 10 or an extra 5, you know, just to make it a little exciting at the end of the year. And be like, oh wow, you know, I saved this much. So what I do is I pretend that it's a bill. Or instead of like going out to eat and spending $100, you know, I just go ahead and save it. And then at the end of the year, you know, whatever amount it is that I saved, then I could pay off like either like a credit card or, you know, treat my family out for something special, or, you know, save it up. Save it up for a rainy day, or whatever, you know, whatever you want to do with it. But, you know, just use it wisely. So this is what I do. And if you like this idea, just go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to see more ideas, go ahead and subscribe so you can stay tuned on my next videos. And actually, you could put any amount that you like. You could put $6, you could put $10. It doesn't matter. But I make it fun for myself. Doesn't matter. It's just for you to have fun, and at the same time, you're saving a little money. You could use a piggy bank. If you have a piggy bank that you have there and you haven't used it, it's a good way to use it. Or you could make your own little box like I did. Now, if you forget to draw your number, then just do it twice the following week or in the middle of the week. The thing is, to just keep it up. Like, don't be like, oh no, I don't want to do it this week. No, just keep it up. You never know if you're gonna pull. Let's say you're running a little low in funds. Hey, you might pull the $5 one until your next paycheck or the next time you get some income. Or you could always track it down on your calendar. If you have another idea, or you know what, I believe I've seen something kind of similar where where you put money in envelopes and then you pull the envelope or something like that. I forget, but I know that it's kind of similar, but I'm like, I don't want to deal with so many envelopes, putting them in a pouch or this and that. No, it's a good idea, don't get me wrong. Something about the envelope challenge, or I don't know, I forget what it's called. Anyway, so based on that, I'm like, oh, should I try that? But I said, no, you know what, I'm just going to do it a little different. And this is actually the third time that I'm doing this, so it's fun. It's fun, and at the same time, and at the same time, you can save money. Like I said, you could put any amount. So any amount of dollar. It could be $1, $5, $3. And I think you could actually make something like this for your kids if you have kids. Teach them how to save money and not to be tempted and, tapping into it in the middle of the year or anything like that. Try to do the whole year. With children, you could probably do 25 cents, 50 cents. Nowadays, back in the days, 50 cents to $1, that was some money. Now it's like, okay, let's put a 20, $5 is like, oh, that's nothing. Well, to me it is. I don't know about you, but it's something fun. You can try with your kids, with the kids and the siblings, if they have siblings. Just make it fun. Just make something fun out of it. So I'm almost done folding these. Did you see that? I just made a big flip. Okay, well, thank you for watching, and I hope that you have a restful night or a beautiful morning. I have no idea what time you're going to watch this video, if this video gets any views. So those are my ideas. Thank you for watching.